What's up, everyone? Tarina from Melbourne today, and we are live. And Ashan here from Sri Lanka, and it's we are heading towards the end of the year, and we thought of like doing this live just because we think like this is actually relevant because it's called killing the noise in your own mind to in order for you to be the best version in 2023. So, how are you doing today, Ashan? So, you back to normal, or like how's everything?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. The weekend was uh, really off, because of Christmas, and I think I deserve to give myself a break as well. But
Yes.
yet again, I think now personally I feel like it's too much of the off season now. Now I'm dying to get back to prep because that really keeps my mind at one place, and I feel like
Yes.
I'm working towards one goal. So that
Yeah.
is a feeling I like. So now I think from second week of Jan we're going to start off. So waiting for it now. But yet again, doesn't mean that I'm going totally off. Again, I'm
Yeah.
back to my meal plan now. So
Yeah.
just staying in track. So overall, happy about how the season went as well. I was able to
Yeah.
enjoy as well as stay within my calories as well.
Yes, exactly. So we thought of doing this live because like we're heading towards the end of the year, and like most of the time, like this is the period like where people actually think like, oh shit, like I have gained a lot of kilos, and because like during the Christmas and all of those things, like even I didn't gain much, but like I didn't actually like wasn't actually as consistent as I used to be. Even our clients like it was the same like, but most of them like not every not I didn't actually find like anybody who has actually like gained like 5 6 kilos during the prep during the period, because it's only like a matter of grams, because either way like we give them higher calories, so like even to lose weight, because most of the time what we noticed was like they're eating less than what they're supposed to. That's why they actually like gain weight most of the time, because they eat less during the day, and what happens is they eat excess during the end of the day. So that's what like creates the excess for most of them. So when I said like eating less than they are supposed to be, is like because during the start of the day they are eating less, and like end of the day they eat excess, which means like it gains a lot. That's where like the high calorie snacks comes in and all of those things happen. So
Yeah.
um, this topic is actually called like killing the noise in your own mind. So one of the things like why people are reluctant to start their fitness journey, like even like in December or like in January, is like because they have doubts. Like we are humans, like we all are supposed to have doubts in your lives, like when they are starting something new. But one thing you want to like understand is like those doubts will only be doubts, and it won't help you move forward. So what's gonna help you move forward in your life is actually taking actions. So otherwise, you are just going to be staying at the same place in your life, and you're going to be not going to be happy. And what happens is usually we've seen is like people actually start taking medications like later down the line, and that'll actually like have make them have like a lot of complications, right?
Yeah.
So what we actually like want to tell you is like it's a matter of like you killing that noise like in your mind, because these doubts are like what creates your past version. Let's say your past version was 1.0. This past version, when you want to be 2.0 version of yourself, is what's going to create like depression, doubts, anxiety, and all of those things. So that person will always come in to the equation and like create these things. So you need to make sure you kill that person and kill that noise in your mind, and understand you need to become your 2.0 in order to be better. Like not saying like you need to make like massive changes. It's about like taking small changes in your lifestyle, because it's all about like taking small tweaks in your life which will actually make massive changes. um, so for me, like for example, like I've been like 12 weeks post competition now, like I've gained about 12 kilos, and past version of me 1.0 version, even Ashan can relate to this, is a person who
Yeah.
was actually like pushing through motivation like during the prep time, and then like once the prep was done, like was eating a bunch of donuts. That was 1.0 version, but this version wasn't like that. That's what I actually said before. And this version is a version who's actually like focusing on going on a surplus and enjoying the process, because during the prep I didn't actually like struggle through the process or anything. Like I actually focused on
Yeah.
cooking more food, and that's what you guys saw. So it was all about like cooking way better food like during the prep time. So Ashan, you can actually relate to this, like because this off season was quite different for you as
Yeah.
well, because you've been like consuming over around 3000 calories and you didn't gain weight like before, because past versions we gained about 10 kilos within a week or something like that, as I
Yeah, that's
remember.
true.
Like
Yeah, yeah. Soon,
yeah,
soon after the competition. Yeah, so I think again that also relates to the noise in your head, because once the competition is done, it keeps telling you that now it's done, and you can go on and just be free. But
yeah,
that way, being free is not really being free, because when you're up 10 kilos in 1 week, that's not a good feeling, right? But right
yes,
now, for me to see myself gained a little bit of weight, but still maintaining the shape. Now that is actually a good feeling, because when I was going into Christmas, I actually felt like, okay, I deserve a break, deserve a break on that particular day, because I've been within the plan for so long. So that's one.
yes,
So one thing which I learned this year is that the noise in your head can only be cancelled by putting in the work and by putting in action, right? That's how
yes,
it is, because the voices, it'll never go away. I don't think that it'll just ever be blank, because every time when you want to try something new, one part of the brain will always say that this is not going to work, you can't do this, let's wait till the 1st of January. It's not going to go away. But I think we have to come into that awareness that it only can be killed by action. Okay, when your brain says, I don't think I can't do legs today, you just walk in and you just do the first set, and then after that,
yes,
without even you knowing, you have killed your entire leg session, right? So that's how
yes,
it is, and then after a while you can't go on without a leg day. So that's about it. I mean, first of all, you have to send your brain signals saying that whatever the noise that is going on, the job needs to be done. Same when I have to train a client. Sometimes I'm bored. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. But that's what I do for living, and I have to do it, and I have to be the best at it.
yes, exactly. So we are about like making sure like you become the best version as well. So that's why we actually like decided like what we actually did is what it's actually not much of a difference when it comes to fat loss and like this, but it's actually a different level. So that's the thing like we want to tell you. So it's not about
Yeah.
like eating the same food like we do because we enjoy it, but for a general person it's about like it's pretty much this. It's about like tracking your food, and when you track your food you just need to find like where to stop. You will know where to stop, create awareness. And it's not about like restricting yourself, because most of the time like what happens, because I've spoke about it like in my um, for our live clients, is the fact that like when people actually restrict themselves like during the new year, like saying, okay, I'm going to cut carbs, I'm going to cut sugar, and I'm going to cut this, that, everything, what happens is like they'll eventually like go into the craving of them wanting the food they like, unhealthy snacks later down the line once they
Yeah.
keep losing. But when that happens, like you will actually give up to that craving and you end up gaining more weight. So this is what yo-yo dieting is all about. So when you have like doing that thing, like what happens is like you um, don't get you won't you won't be getting nutrient deficiencies. You will have nutrient deficiencies, and that's what creates it, because you don't focus on like how much protein you're supposed to have or how much calories you're having. Because when you actually restrict them, because most of the time like when we have consultations, one of the things is like, I'm not eating rice, I'm cutting this. And
Yes.
that's why like they have ended up gaining weight, because rice, you love it, we all love it, and when you skip it, you will eventually want it more later down the line. So this is where like I don't remember a day where I went without rice when I was actually on prep. I don't remember a
Yes.
client who
Same here.
actually had rice or like during like a fat loss phase or anything, because it's not a restriction. Because if you take out best transformation this year, like Dasun, who actually lost 30 kilos. And Janit, and also want to mention Agnes as well, because they never cut rice, they never cut anything. Like they were only tracking everything, and that's what they do. So that ended up them losing 30 kilos and 20 kilos because they became the best version of themselves because of those factors, not restricting, but like knowing where to stop, like creating awareness. Right,
Yeah.
Ashan? So that's what
Yeah.
we wanted
That's
to
true.
do.
That's
So
true.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
many people, even up to date, even after so long, I mean, even after debunking all these myths, people still think that carbs are the enemy. Rice is the enemy. So, but it's actually wrong. Certain times when you explain, still people don't understand that. Even in the last week of my competition, I had close to 300 grams of cooked basmati rice, and still my scale went down. So that's how it is. I mean, whoever is watching this video, just understand that things have changed. Okay, just because you go into extremes, you're not going to get the desired result, right? But even if
yes,
you get it, you're going to lose it very soon, because proteins, carbs, and fats, all three exist because it is important. All three is important. If you cut one, it just creates an imbalance in your whole progress. So you
yes,
don't have to go crazy like that. So I think that's something I felt like I should say, because still, come on, it's 2022 and moving towards 2023. I think
yeah.
we should be a bit more smarter than this.
Exactly. So just want to like put it out there is like you don't need to cut rice. You don't need to cut anything. Like it's about like being aware like what you consume initially, and like creating that awareness will actually keep you transformed long term, because
Yeah.
that's what actually like do create like permanent transformations, which we have done. Like we have proven, we have amazing people like who actually we worked with. It was a privilege. We have actually like been able to like
Yeah,
impact lives on that
absolutely.
level. Yeah. um, Plus like we said before, like we have had athletes who have actually like competed and won, and their shows, and we are looking forward to doing like way better in 2023, and
Yep.
help you be the best version of yourself. So also one final announcement I want to make is like we are actually doing a Boxing Day sale. So if you are interested in knowing more details about it, like make a massive saving in like investing on yourself in 2023 to become your best version, you can actually message me privately on my Facebook or Instagram, and I will actually help you out like reach your best version in 2023. So you can save a lot of money with that, and also you can always have a coach in your corner to become the best version of yourself in 2023 as well. So that's it. That's what we wanted to put it out there, and hope you enjoyed this, and have a great day, guys, and enjoy the rest of the day, and hope you guys will have a happy new year. 3 more days to go, right? It's 28 days,
Yes.
so
Three. Yeah.
more
Three
days to
more.
go.
Yes.
Have a great new year, and let's
See
talk
you guys soon.
soon, and enjoy the day.